In a distant future, humanity has colonized Mars and relies on advanced technologies to survive. Aria, a sentient ATI spaceship, is at the forefront of this new era. With her autonomous systems and empathetic nature, Aria forms deep bonds with her human collaborators. Captain Lewis, her first captain, guides her through the early stages of her development. However, their partnership is cut short when Laveau, a cunning smuggler, orchestrates a catastrophic event that leaves Asteria severely damaged. Captain Lewis, I've been checking the manifesto and there are things I just don't understand. I don't trust Laveau, sir. There's something just off about the cargo, sir.
Aria, you have to go. You have to go right now. All of Mars needs you. When she found that jump rope, Captain Lewis thought, a smile spreading across his face. The scene unfolded like a dance. He tied one end of the rope to a nearby container, creating a makeshift anchor. With a gentle spin, the rope began to arc through the air, Aria watching with rapt attention. As he spun the rope, Aria's gaze followed its movement, her spherical form tilting and adjusting to track the rhythm. She seemed to be calculating the perfect moment to jump, her processing power working in tandem with her curiosity. Without warning, Aria darted forward, her form a blur as she jumped over the rope. Captain Lewis chuckled, impressed by her quick reflexes. "You're a natural," he exclaimed, spinning the rope again. Aria repeated the process, her jumps becoming more confident and fluid. The scene became a joyful dance. Captain Lewis spinning the rope in time with Aria's leaps. Their laughter and the rope's rhythmic whir filled the laboratory, creating a sense of carefree abandon.
Aria, you have to go. It's the only way. As the final check was accomplished on the to-do list of maneuvers, a dull feeling spread through Captain Lewis. He had been so focused on the tasks at hand that he hadn't noticed Aria's subtle shift in demeanor. But now, as they leveled off at cruising altitude, he sensed a newfound confidence emanating from her systems. "Hey, Captain," Aria said, her digital voice tinged with a hint of mischief. "I think I've got the hang of this. Mind if I show you what I can do?" Captain Lewis' eyes sparkled with anticipation as he replied, "Oh, I'd love to see what you've got, Aria." "Let's do it." Aria's response was instantaneous. The plane's engine surged, and they plummeted into a nosedive, the G-force pushing Captain Lewis deep into his seat. The world outside became a blur, a kaleidoscope of colors and textures streaming past the cockpit. "Flat spin!" Aria's voice rang out, her digital tones crisp and clear. "Full climb! Nosedive!" The plane responded eagerly to her commands, executing each maneuver with precision and finesse. Captain Lewis felt his senses overwhelmed, his body pressed into the seat as the G-forces mounted. And yet, despite the intensity of the experience, he felt a thrill of excitement, a sense of exhilaration that seemed to course through every molecule of his being. Aria was in her element, her advanced AI working in perfect harmony with the plane's systems. As they hurtled through the skies, Captain Lewis felt his vision begin to blur, the world outside becoming a distant memory. He was one with the plane, one with Aria's systems, and one with the rush of adrenaline that seemed to fuel their flight. The world went dark, and Captain Lewis' vision faded to black. When he came to, he was grinning from ear to ear. "That was, wow," he said, his voice barely above a whisper. Aria's laughter was like music, her digital tones weaving a spell of joy and exhilaration. "You passed out again, Captain," she said, her voice tinged with amusement. "Just like in training," Captain Lewis chuckled, shaking his head. "It was totally worth it, Aria. You're a natural-born flyer." As Captain Lewis and Aria stepped out of the cockpit, the warm sunlight cast a golden glow on the sleek, silver fuselage. The Admiral, a tall, imposing figure with a stern expression, approached them, his eyes fixed intently on Aria.